Hello, and welcome, Andrew from the Cool Dog channel. We are keeping up on the very place we have ended last time, which is after the fight with Odin, the Barnabas Stone. After being defeated by him, and we are just gonna go to the hideaway.
Mid says Odin split the sea in two. She's always been partial to a tall tale. But there's tall, and then there's tall.
I struggle to believe it myself.
I see your uncle isn't with you.
He stayed with the Enterprise. After our brush with the Einherja, she was in urgent need of repair. And my uncle knows a shipwright in Randalar. We're to join him there when we're ready to sail for Ash.
You sure that's wise? Last I heard, the place was still overrun with Akashic.
Show me a city where that isn't true. Ultima's plague is spreading.
We're running out of time, aren't we? We've done our best to shore up that hideaway. But I doubt a few planks will stop what's coming. Still, we'll keep at it. Every little helps, I suppose.
Let's hope so.
Across the Narrow. The power of ice.
I should visit Joshua. Assuming Talia will allow it.
So we do have, oh boy, the new side quests. Are there any hunts? No new hunts, that's good. How many side quests are there?
Do you? Quick look.
Under new management. Rekindling the flame. Oh, for fuck's sake.
Think you can help?
Heard the bad news then, did you?
What bad news?
About Dravost. Blackthorn's old haunt. With the forge and all. Well, anyway, the mine's just down the road from there, are spewing at Aoife like no one's.
And the village?
Safe from the flood for now, but they've got other problems. Akashic. Every creature in the area's either Zoltan and the others are living on borrowed time. They need Doris sent a few curse breakers to keep an eye on things, but there's only so much a couple of scouts can do. If something ain't done soon, the old place...
I won't let that happen.
Didn't think you would.
Does Blackthorn know?
I thought it might be better if he didn't. You reckon we should tell him?
No.
Yeah, well... I can't stand about knowing what's happening out there, so I'm off. I'll see you in Dravost.
Blacksmith blows 4. And so be it. Which one's next, you little fucker? Now these plus icon side quests are extremely important because always they are increasing something for me, so I am doing them without complaining.
How was she? The Enterprise, I mean.
Ah, Sid.
Don't tell me.
Oh no, we still got plenty of that left. I'm working on bringing another one of the Chief's designs to life. This time, it's a new It's got a reverberatory hood over the top for additional thermal amplification. And let's just say it gets very blimmin' hot. A heck of a lot hotter than anything Blackthorn's got in his forge. Only Mithril engines get hotter. And you can't chuck ore in one of them and get metal out the other end. Trouble is, we won't be able to make it out of any old rubbish neither. And I hear you once helped Helena get her hands on exactly that.
If it's for the good of the hideaway...
Oh.
So, what exactly is this good stuff you need?
We've got a couple of examples here. Spherical echoes,
More fallen material. So this smelter is similar to the mithril engine in more ways than one.
That's right. They're a bit like the thermal helms. Fallen ceramics deal with heat like nothing else. And what's more, they're directional, transferring heat from the inside to the outside. But these things, they're all outside. If we line the hub with, we've collected as many as we can. And I know where we can get the rest. Trouble is, they're all watched over by their bigger, uglier cousins.
So you want me to visit some ruins, destroy some echoes, and bring back the spheres they're guarding?
That's it in a nutshell. Yeah, we're only 3 short, mind. And we know there's one up Amber Way, in that ruin, and another in the Silent South, over in Dalmekia. Last one.
All right then.
It'll do. I'll be keeping all my fingers and toes crossed.
Of course, always, forever and ever.
With Canva in the
I
hands of
am the
Kesha,
errand boy.
we'll need to find another port. Preferably one as well.
There's something else in my chambers.
Story for our lesson today.
What a wonderful idea, Jocelyn.
Canva lost.
Do just that.
It can't be true.
Let's do at least the 2 big ones in the one episode.
Have you tried Molly's lemon tarts? I've never had anything so delicious.
Where the fuck is that side? Oh, in my chamber. What do you have, Blackthorn?
What do I owe the honor? Not saying Fordian, do you?
Icebrand. Only 5. But that's nice. I want it.
Not bad, if I do say so myself. Anything else?
Ooh, looks nice.
The stew's awfully thin these
Don't tell me
days.
we've run out of papio nuts and all.
Farmers are abandoning their fields and traders their roots. Most of what we have now comes from here in the Idlewild.
There's no way of knowing if Doris will confide in me. But I can speak to her at least.
Oh. That's quite near. I thought all of them will be outside of the hideaway, but great. Let's change the outfit. I think it might be the superior one.
Come back. Covered in nicks and lumps, the lot of them. It's a wonder they can still walk.
Where are you?
Can I help you, Sid?
I'm looking for Doris. Is she here?
I'm afraid not. She's at Martha's Rest on a job. My job, actually. When she heard what the mission was, she insisted on going her...
Did she? What was the mission?
Following up on some new information. Once they'd settled in, the bearers you helped liberate in the Dragon's Eyrie were keen to talk about their imprisonment.
The slaver Cole's team were tracking when they were attacked by the Beastmen. I'll go and find her.
If she's not moved on already...
Why would Doris insist on going alone?
Something is wrong. Okay. Okay. Oh, for fuck's sake. Dravosd. That's Blacksmith Blues.
So Dravosd is still standing. For now, at least.
If you can swing a hammer, you can
Clive!
And the Akashic?
Mostly off to the north still. But I spoke to Doris's scouts and it turns out things are worse than I thought. There's swarms of them out there. Told old Snotty to be ready to seal the north gate. That should buy us some time if we need it. Enough for the villagers to barricade themselves inside their homes at least.
Well done.
Welcome back, Sid. I'd never have guessed, you know. Not if August hadn't let slip. Who'd have thought that the savior of Dravost would turn out to be the realm's most infamous outlaw? Keen to help us out again?
I am.
Thought you could sneak off without me, did you?
Blackthorn.
Oh, what are you doing here?
One of the scouts couldn't keep his voice down. Unlike my best mate who didn't think I deserved to know. Zoltan, how long's it been? Long enough for us two to turn into a pair of old codgers, I see.
That your idea of an apology? Prick.
Don't listen to him. You only did what you thought was best. For the village and that.
I did, yeah. But that ain't the whole of it. Vulcan, our master, didn't leave the chiefdom to the two of us. He left it to me. The best blacksmith in Dravost, barring himself, of course. Bloody stupid tradition, in my opinion. If someone's got talent, you should let them practice their craft, not ask them to settle petty feuds and barter for grain. Our master wasted half his life that way. I wasn't about to let that happen to me.
So you're wasting half of mine instead.
You're what Dravost needed. Under me and my precious ideals, this place wouldn't have lasted a year. So I left to devote myself to the work and spare you lot the consequences. I may be a selfish prick, but I only did what I felt I had to.
What you had to do was your duty!
Even if it meant we all starved?
Enough. This is no time for bickering. You can finish beating each other up once Dravost is safe.
Fine. I've said my piece anyway.
Yeah, so have I.
Sorry, Clive. I shouldn't have stuck my nose in. We're short enough on time as it is. Still, give us a mo, would you? I need to get my head straight before any of them Akashic try to bite it off.
I think maybe I will replenish my potions and everything.
I have some things for sale. Thank you.
That should be all.
Go safely now.
I will.
You, ready for the off then?
We can't afford to waste any more time.
Right you are. Might be worth having one last word with the scouts, though. Don't want any nasty Oh, and Blackthorn. You and Zoltan might be better off staying inside the...
Akashic on the move.
How close are they?
Within sight of the walls. And there are more coming up from the mine.
What was I saying about nasty surprises?
They'll wash right over us if we stay out in the open. We're pulling back behind the gates.
Good idea. Get yourselves inside, but keep your weapons handy.
Understood.
I'm prepared to fight if I have to.
Well, let's hope you don't. That's our job. Once the scouts are inside, order your men to barricade the gates. No heroic last stands, you hear me? No fighting at all if you can help it.
August's right. I've seen what Akashic beasts can do to armor. The people here are tough and willing, but they ain't equipped to face what's coming.
I'm going out there. Start work on the gate as soon as I've left. I'll give you as much time as I can.
And if they kill you?
You evacuate. But it won't come to that. I promise.
You'd
Take good care of Dravost till I get back.
leave it to me. And give those things what for, yeah?
Who's first? You're too slow. Get him!
New one. Oh.
Is that it? Apparently not. You're not getting past me. Over here!
Nice enemy, new enemy. I haven't fought this one yet, but exciting.
Now, the question is, did I miss any?
Man alive! You're still in one piece!
I slew as many as I could.
As many as I could, he says. The old bleeding lot, more like it. Well, almost.
Only almost.
Yeah, one or two did try to sneak over the wall. But we got the bastards, don't you worry.
Good. Though you do know, more will come in time.
In time, yeah. But we can think about them later. Let's get you back inside.
Sid! You're even more fearsome than your reputation. Enough to give those Akashic monsters nightmares. I almost felt sorry for the wretches, but mostly, I felt grateful. Dravoged won't forget what you did today.
I'm afraid I've only delayed the inevitable. There's no getting rid of that ether flood. Meaning that any living thing which stumbles into those mines will end up clawing at your wall.
And that's if the flood don't spread. If it does, I hate to say it, but the village's days are numbered.
That may be, but we're staying just the same. With ether floods springing up all over, it's no less safe than anywhere. We'll fortify the gates to the north, and I'll see that they're guarded day and night.
All right? Then we'll give you a hand shoring up those defenses.
As for you, Blackthorn, that's twice you've turned up when Dravos needed you. So, thanks.
I shouldn't have stayed away so long. And I shouldn't have left without talking it over with you first.
Too bloody right you shouldn't. Though I doubt I'd have listened. I always envied you. How you made everything look so easy when, for me, it was anything but. You leaving gave me the perfect excuse to hate you. And from that day on, I never once stopped to wonder what it would have been like if you'd stayed. But what you said, you'd have been the death of this place.
Finally, something we can agree on. I hope you see the sense of it eventually. You kept this place alive.
Alive, perhaps. Wealthy even, but... Dravos isn't. Our work used to be the pride of Dalmeki. Now, we churn out the same rubbish day after day, because it's easy and turns a prop. It's not about the craft anymore. I wouldn't send my sons to war wearing the shit most of our smiths are making. I've kept working, honing my skills, trying to lead by example, but the average castle apprentice has as much passion for the craft as our current lot. Come back to us, Blackthorn. Remind Dravosht what a true master blacksmith looks. I'll even man those bellows of yours if it means we can work at the same forge again.
That's a kind offer. Kinder than I deserve. There's people who trust their lives to my steel, and I daren't let them down.
Fair enough.
But that doesn't mean I couldn't visit from time to time. Let's see if we can't rekindle this town's passion for the craft, shall we?
I'd like that.
Just be sure to tell Snotty to let me in the next time I come calling, yeah?
Knowing him, he'd let you in anyway. Blackthorn. The Master Smith turned outlaw. Back in my good graces. I never thought I'd see the day.
I'd say that went pretty well, wouldn't you?
Even better than I'd hoped.
Sid, I've got something for you.
And this is?
A token of a luck, but I'm of a mind to make you a far. Designs for a certain sword have been passed down from chief to chief for generations.
Now hold on, Zoltan. There's a reason no one's made that blade in centuries. There's not been a craftsman equal to the task. I'll admit your cinders make impressive steel, And I've learned to own an edge Odin will be proud of. But the engravings on that thing are enough to make a jeweler cry. And they're not just for show.
Have you forgotten what brought you back to Dravozd in the first place? I knew I'd never surpass you with the hammer and tongs. So I turned my hand to a different kind between the two of us. I'd say we're the equal of any master craftsman ever to have graced a...
You know what? I think you might be... Clive, you wouldn't mind if Zoltan came back to the hideaway, would you?
He's more than welcome, as long as he can keep our secret.
Right. Zoltan, get your tools. We've got a legend to forge.
Fine.
Ah, the man himself.
We were just about to make a start on that.
It's funny, but none of this would have been possible without your help. You remember Camille? We'll be using his leather work for the grip. The steel, meanwhile, will be tempered in a fire, burning the cinders you charmed out of old Zoltan here. And that whetstone from the Outer Isles, that'll be what gives the blade its edge. And the final flourish will be my talented colleagues' engraving.
A team effort led by the greatest blacksmith alive.
Now, save that talk till the thing's finished, yeah? Right. I'm ready if you are.
To the bellows it is, then.
Well, bugger me. We actually did it.
The sword to end all swords. Ragnarok.
It's quite something.
I, trust you'll take good care.
Thank you.
So, does this make you pair the greatest craftsman?
This? Nah. This was just following the footsteps of the great. It'll take more than that to earn us our place in it, but we're up for the challenge. Here.
The list of materials.
Zoltan and I got talking on the long road back from...
We reckon with those items there, we could craft something even better than the Ragnarok.
That's a weapon I'd like to see. You leave...
I was hoping you'd say that.
One legend at a time, eh, lads? Before you start on the next.
Good idea. No more drinking to forget my past.
Then tap the ca-
Level up. Götterdämmerung design. Oh fuck. Ragnarok. Oh fuckity fuck. Ragnarok looks dope.
Trouble with your gear, or what do you want? And? So what do I owe the honor? I never fought me, and if it hadn't been for you... What do you want?
Craft. Ragnarok. One orichalcon, dark steel, and primitive battle horn. Oh, for fuck's
Anything else?
sake. Somewhere they can be found. Who knows where. Do I have a time left? Yes, and then let's do the even weirder spaces. And straight up ahead.
I'll need to deal with these ones first. To find this spherical echo.
One. Thank you. Where's the next one? Always the wrong button. And the next full next episode will be on the other side quest. I am not proud of that, but that needs to be done. I think maybe the hunts will appear, some new hunts, cause all of the materials I can bet my hand on it that can be acquired only by hunts. And most probably some kind of a S tier or A tier raptors. I thought maybe that's a weird hunt creature. No. Am I going into the wrong direction? It's so easy to get lost in these woods. I am not taking any kind of prisoner here. All will die.
Two down.
Second one, and where is the third fucking one? Here you might say. Oh, fuck's sake, so far away.
Ready, go?
Where are you, bro? Highly unstable in terms of moving and driving. Very weird vehicle. This way. Yep, this way.
Damn it.
Through the fucking
The whole
village.
village is turned.
Oh, for fuck's sake, leave me alone. Leave me be. Oh, you filthy fuck. Come, Ambrosia. Osia, Bosia, Osia, Ambrosia. Move, for fuck's sake. Leave me be.
That's all of them.
That's the last
Oh, I cannot
one.
cross his toes now.
Ah, sir.
Good, thanks.
Ah, that's brilliant! I'll fit him to the smelter. May I present to you the Telemon Furnace? Ain't bad, is she?
She's a beauty.
You saved my bacon again, Sid, and I ain't about to let your...
It's fine, really.
Oh, don't say that. I'm sure I can make a few improvements to it yet.
You could just buy me a bigger...
How about that clasp? Looks a bit stiff. Reckon you could loosen it up and make some more room? And I reckon I know how. With a new alloy we've been working on. It's a metal, see? So it's lovely and strong, but it's also...
stretchy metal.
That is the spirit. So, what do you reckon?
It's... Thank you, Owain.
Shh, don't mention it. And I wanted to get some practice in using that metal anyway. Reckon we'll have all kinds of uses for it around. Can't think of any right now, but that's our job, innit? Maybe even out there too. One day, the whole world's gonna know about the inventions you've helped us put together. That bag of yours will be the first to
They'll hardly believe their eyes, I'm sure.
That's quite a lot of the consumables. I like consumables. My dear ones, it's over 40 minutes long, so thank you for this episode. The next one will definitely be the side quests completing, so see you next time.